So, have you ever thought about making use of that old computer you have laying around? Like this cursed laptop without a screen? If not, well then today you will. You can use your old computer to make something called a home server, which pretty much allows you to do cool stuff like blocking ads in your network, stream movies you have downloaded 100% legally, storing photos and videos or document to access anywhere in the world privately, or automating everything you can think of. And I mean, everything. So, to get started we need to install an operating system on this laptop called Linux. Actually, Linux is the kernel, not an OS. For the whole OS, there are things called distros, which are pretty much variants of Linux and have complete features. Now, let's actually start looking at what options do we have. So, Ubuntu servers, one of the classic choices. It's based on a distro called Debian, known for its stability. But Ubuntu is hard to configure, and you have to use SSH every time you need to install something. This is not practical. We need something simple. There's a simpler OS called ZimaOS. ZimaOS is built on top of Buildroot, which is a set of tools to make server Linux. And since we are using just that, ZimaOS is perfect. Unlike traditional Linux server, ZimaOS has easy-to-use companion apps for your computer and your smartphone, so you can configure everything you need easily on the go. Now, let's start by downloading ZimaOS on the download page. We'll install the Community Edition. And there we go, it's downloading. Now, another tool we need to use is Balena Etcher. We need to flash a USB stick with ZimaOS to install on our laptop, and Balena Etcher allows us to do that. So I'll just press download and select my platform. Now, let's just wait for everything to finish downloading. Now that we have both files downloaded, let's install Balena Etcher on our computer. Now, we need to attach an 8 GB plus USB stick. Let's select the ISO file on Balena Etcher. Now, select the USB drive. And finally, we flash the disk and wait. Now, let's reboot our system. Connect an Ethernet cable to the computer to get a web login. The web login page's IP will be shown in the terminal. Please note it and open it on your browser to start configuration. Now, create a username and password. there's an introduction of ZimaOS and what it can do. We can also install its client app for better connectivity. Let's wait for the Zima client to finish downloading. Connect to your computer in the client. This is the ZimaOS dashboard. It has info of HDD state and apps you downloaded. As you can see, we also have set up NAS functionality on our Zima device, so now we can store files in it via the network, and with remote access, anywhere in the world. This was it for today. I hope you enjoyed my first actual video, and in our next video we will do some cool stuff with ZimaOS.